Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to another round of SWOSU Esports.
Here we are in the first game of the season.
First game of the season for Overwatch.
Overwatch. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have so much fun. I'm Mighty. I'm back for one day.
I was about to say you're not back for any
Yeah,
particular reason.
We're
You're just
so
here.
back. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome to Overwatch. Today we'll be having SWOSU Gray versus Tarleton State White.
And from the looks of it, it looks like they're already doing their map picks. And from what I'm able to tell, they're just about ready to get into the game here. So
Yeah.
what do we got lined up?
All right, what we got here? Looks like we're gonna be playing some Nepal. I didn't see what the ban was.
One way to find out.
Yeah. Still waiting on this.
They banned Lijiang Tower.
Lijiang Tower was banned. Okay. Trying to get this overlay to work, and it's it's blank on the other side.
Bro, what?
We're gonna go ahead and go hit that start match button.
All right.
All right.
While he's getting his little stuff sorted over there, I'm going to tell you all what we got lined up today.
Yeah,
So this is going to be Tarleton State versus SWOSU Gray. This is, keep in mind, one of two games that we are having tonight, and this one is the one that we're having now. We'll be having another one at 8 p.m.
Yep.
Featuring SWOSU Blue, and SWOSU Blue is playing against.
They're playing against UND Green.
They'll be playing against them at 8 o'clock, and we'll get into that after we are done with this match.
All right,
starting up right here on Nepal.
We are headed into Nepal. This is going to be good. First game control. Now they've added a new game mode, which we might see tonight. Very possible. Clash, which is kind of like King of the Hill, but with a lot of them.
Yes, and it is a recently new, newly added game mode into Overwatch. And it's basically just, like you said, King of the Hill, but you move forward and backwards a bunch of times. That's about the simplest way I can make it sound.
It really is truly the simplest way that we can put it here. But right now we're going to be playing some control. Let's see what the lineup we got here is. So we got False Savior. He's going to be on the Sigma, it looks like. C on the Reaper. Rec going to be playing that Ashe. And Sphinx and Noir both being on Kiriko and Baptiste. Oh, but we swap it over to the Ramatra.
It looks like we're rocking double Brawl on each side. We're going to be rocking Ramatra on one side. It looks like a very interesting Brawl comp coming out from Tarleton as well. Because they're rocking a Ramatra, but they're rocking 2 hit scans as well as a Mercy Pocket. And we're going to be seeing the big TP coming out here. Rec immediately swapping off into the Ashe after the TP. And it seems like both teams are going to be lining up for the point immediately. We got all of them holding on to that staircase right now. It seems that Tarleton's going to be taking priority to try and get the point first. And from the looks of it, SWOSU's trying to take on the right side. You can see False not going to want to...
down to Otter, taking him out.
Yeah, he's not going to be wanting to hold all that kind of damage. And it seems like Rex, burning a little bit too, is barely going to make it out of there alive. And SWOSU's going to lose the first capture of the point. Looks like they're deciding to... Oh, Rex going off on an off angle here? I might like this.
Going off on an off angle. He might be able to get something here. Maybe get a good pick that would allow him to go in here.
TNT,
Gonna get a huge TNT right there, getting some massive burn on that soldier right there. But he's just gonna get healed up. We try to get some damage on the enemy Ashe here, but it's just not doing too much. Gonna go ahead and put some pressure here on the Ramatra.
Getting some poking going as well, trying to make a little bit of extra
Noir
space for a
goes
pick.
down to Otter. Sadly,
and gonna go down as well.
Yeah, Rec gonna go down as well to Otter.
Sphinx, False, and C, we're gonna have to back up a little bit. 3v5, not the spot you want to be in right now. And they're slowly farming up their ults. Their ult economy, however, not looking as strong right now as Tarleton's.
Yeah.
Already about to farm up a Visor, whereas the closest we've got is Window, which is pretty dang close.
Yeah, pretty dang close to Window. Looks like Rec's going to make the swap off of Ashe to Cassidy.
They're making the call to go right side here.
Yeah, making
and
the call
they
to
almost
go right
just
side.
see almost just got gutted immediately.
Oh, man. So absolutely brutal. The Ramatra and Ramatra right here. Oh, and the Ramatra goes down, but they use Visor and go ahead and take out False and Noir at the same time. Rec also falling, but their Ramatra just going to get revived by their Mercy.
Yeah. And it looks like they only got one more possibility for a touch here.
Yeah, one more possibility. We are in last fight territory here.
They have both support ults lined up, and they made them use Visor as well. However, the rest of Tarleton's ults are coming up very quickly. And they need to make, SWOSU needs to make a play immediately. And it looks like they're going to be trying to go left side here to try and see if they can at least rush from the point from a different
False
angle.
just taking some crazy damage as they have some insane poke going on right there. See him taking a lot of damage right here. Going to go ahead and try and come in here just to get that point touch. Gonna get taken out by the Moira's Coalescence as we go into overtime, and that is going to be the first round going to Tarleton.
And as tough as that is, we still got one more point available. 2 more points needed for SWOSU, but Tarleton's on match point for control.
All right, yeah, match point for control. Now, what a lot of the issues that we're having here is that they're just really good at focusing that energy into one area. They're being really good at choosing their targets and just lasering our team.
Exactly, and that's one of the things that the rest of our team is seeming to have a problem with, is choosing which direction they really want to go. What do they want to use? If anything, it doesn't seem like they're having a consistent basis of who they want to go after themselves.
Yeah, I think we pick our targets. We decide who's really the most important here, and we just go ahead and we win there.
Ball swapping off to the Diva here.
Swapping off to the Diva, and Sphinx swapping off to the Juno, new character.
Yeah, we got Noir on the Kiriko as well, so that hasn't changed either.
Yep, taking the high ground here, trying to just really just hold that.
And looks like
and we're
getting
abandoning
lasered
the
quite a
high ground in
bit.
favor of trying to go to point.
Bit close there for Sphinx.
Yeah,
Sphinx barely
Sphinx-
going to live that.
Yeah, Sphinx barely going to live there. Rec trying to go for some picks here.
Ooh, that's
yeah,
one.
That's going to be a solid pick on the Mercy right there, coming out from Rec. Got to try and go for a TNT and get some burn. Not quite able to, but False going to be able to take out the Ashe. And Gimmick also falling on the Moira right there as we go and zoom in. Not going to be able to take out the Ramatra quite.
The Ramatra was on 1-2, just a little bit longer, and they could have had the best stagger of their career.
Yeah, but SWOSU is going to go ahead and take the point here. We got False out of suit in Diva right now.
And he's kind of pushed up a little bit far. I don't know how I feel about this. He
Pushed
gets
up
rushed.
a little bit far. We got that damage-boosted soldier right there as they're going to go and try and take the high ground here. He's going to have to be real careful here. That soldier has some laser aim.
All the way out in the open as a
but
baby
C's
Diva.
going to go ahead and get taken out, and False also going to go ahead and get taken out by that Ramatra and his Rampage.
And they managed to trade out the Ramatra themselves right now. There's only 3 remaining
Trying to
on
keep
SWOSU.
the heals up.
They did manage to take out the tank,
but
but
the soldier,
standing still right in front of a soldier.
Yeah, soldier right there. They're going to go ahead and get the revive on their tank.
And it looks like that's going to be a gigantic stagger in the form of... I was about to say, they almost staggered Seed again.
Yeah, they almost. They're going to go ahead and take out Noir. All right, we just need to regroup and be able to retake. We were able to keep the point for a good amount of time, so...
Yeah, it's not too much time lost, however.
We've still got a couple of good touches here.
Yeah, they need to find the touch now. And False kind of on his lonesome right now. He's already about to demech.
Oh, that shield is just tragic. As we're going to go ahead and pop the Juno ult, trying to move in with this moving, what would you even call that? Satellite beam?
Moving force field.
But Noir going to get taken out, and Gimmick killing False with the Coalescence. Otter taking out Rec.
Not going to
Gimmick
take out the
a
Moira.
little
Going to
in
get
here.
chased down.
Yeah,
By,
they are not. They are not afraid to go ahead and try and touch the spawn door here.
and they're punishing them for it.
Yeah,
Rec
yeah,
popping
punishing-
out
okay.
on the Tracer right
swapping
now.
over to Tracer. Okay. They should take this Ashe, get it out of here.
Just barely enough time to get
Ooh,
them.
able to
and
get out
got
and get the
perfect
recall.
And they managed to capture point back.
Oh,
However, if
good.
they lose this next team fight, I'm very worried if they're going to even have time to touch. 82%.
I think if Rec's able to pick his targets and be very aggressive here, that can stop them from gaining any more ground.
Yeah, and right now we're sitting on a Diva Bomb as well as a Kitsune Rush. I'd be very curious to see what they're going to use it for. They need to use something here in order to hold the point a bit longer. They can't afford to give up all this space.
We are backing up and losing a lot of space here.
And they're dropping
Yeah,
Bob
they're
on the
gonna-
opposite team right now.
Going to drop Bob right now on the point, it looks like.
And they're going to go for a full recapture.
Gonna
And
go
he
and
just
take-
dropped Diva Bomb
dropped
right in the
Diva
middle
Bomb.
there. And thankfully he didn't get
able to-
punished for it.
Able to resuit barely. They're going to just go ahead and dive in. Sports aren't able to see him, but it doesn't matter.
Big
C
Blossom.
C able to go ahead and get that Death Blossom right there, which allows them to go ahead and retake point there. However, they're at a dangerous 96%. they get that taken, and one fight they have no fights. They need to hold this point.
And you can see Tarleton now holding onto a visor as well as a rampage. And I love how I keep calling it Rampage, even though I don't think it's Rampage. Junker Queens is Rampage.
Yeah, that's Junker Queen. Annihilation is the word you're looking for.
Yeah, but you called it Rampage first.
Hey.
Anyways, it seems that Tarleton's refound their footing. They're trying to make their next push onto SWOSU.
Trying to make
False,
their next push.
going to try and jump this Mercy.
Jumping the Mercy in the back line, and it
Almost got the Mercy,
able to
but
get
it's
the
going to
Mercy.
sacrifice a DMAC.
Yeah, gonna have to DMAC and lose themselves there. Gonna try and go for the pulse, but not gonna be able to quite get it. All they got left is their supports.
Unfortunately, it looks like they're not going to try and make the attempt to touch.
Yeah, that is going to be it for that match. First match going to be going to Tarleton. Okay, so that was good. I mean,
It's not bad.
It wasn't bad. We were able to hold the point for a good amount of time. They had a lot sitting on Tarleton's backline. Really good Ash, really good Soldier. Soldier able to sit back with that Mercy pocket.
Mainly the Ash with the Mercy pocket. You just see
the
that
Ash with
3K?
the Mercy pocket. Yeah, it can be kind of gross.
Yeah. So now we're going to see what they're going to pick next, which, if I recall, is this one hybrid or is it escort?
So now with this,
is it the new rule set?
With this new rule set, they can choose between hybrid or escort.
You can choose between both. Interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah, they can choose between hybrid or escort on what map they want to play, rather than them being their own separate modes now, seeing as they are so similar.
That is true. I think now what it boils down to is if this is best of 3, isn't it, by the way?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Best of 3.
They need to find something here that favors them, because the issue now is that you don't want to be playing too far on the back foot. And that's kind of what SWOSU was having to deal with the entire time they were in Nepal. They were just giving up so much space the entire time that they were trying to get something going. It just seemed like they were a little bit scared whenever they would have someone like the Ramatra walking up on them.
Well, I wouldn't say best of 3. I'd say first to 3.
Oh, it's first to 3.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, no, I had to rethink, because it was best of 3 for.
It was best of 3 for activation.
Yeah,
I know.
for activation tournament. But okay, so it looks like we're gonna be playing hybrid.
All right.
Okay, so apparently actually that's how it works. So losing team picks, I believe they ban.
Yeah.
And then we pick.
Yeah.
Losing team picks the game mode.
Now, again, they need to pick something that doesn't place them too far on the back foot, because if you're going to be giving up that much space, you need to have some range to it as well.
Absolutely.
At the most, I would say they could do something with a bit more long range in terms of poking. Like, the Sigma wasn't necessarily a bad choice, but I don't know if it was something you want to play directly into the Ramatra.
Yeah, Ramatra
Same thing with the Diva.
Ramatra just walks all over Sigma.
Yeah.
So
the big issue now is, what do they want to do with the Ramatra?
You know, honestly, I would play Junker Queen.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea.
Get that bleed, get that axe, get that pull, or even Zarya.
Zarya is not a bad pick for this either, especially because the issues that you run into with Diva and with Sigma whenever playing against Ramatra is that Ramatra's punch just goes through everything.
It does. It really does.
It doesn't go through Zarya.
Looks like we're banning Paricio.
Interesting.
They are going to be banning Paricio. So it looks like, yeah, they will. So how it works now is we pick the game mode, they ban the map, we pick the map. Okay.
Back and forth.
Back and forth.
Yeah, no. With Ramatra, since he can just punch through everything, you need something that can just consistently eat stuff, which that is basically exactly what Zarya bubbles do. It just eats damage up to a certain amount of health.
And we're going to King's Row.
Let's go Scrims Row.
We're going to Scrims Row, everybody.
It's not even a scrim, and we're scrimming.
Yeah, we're scrimming on game night.
We're scrimming on a game night, totally. That's totally how this works, I promise.
Scrim on a game night.
Trust me, I'm totally a doctor.
All right.
Don't fact check me.
Okay, so they're going to go ahead and choose defense first.
All right.
So we got to swap the sides up. Yeah, time of day. So, oh man.
I always forget about the time of day.
Yeah, I
thing.
always forget at the time that it makes no difference to me. Like I do not
It depends
care.
on some maps.
Yeah.
I feel like some maps are way weirder at certain times of
You gotta
day.
swap the sides. Gotta swap the sides.
About to say they're
Yeah,
still
it
trying
should-
to swap the sides up right
Yeah,
now.
there should just be a swap sides button, and then change the team names.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's SWOSU versus SWOSU. That's
SWOSU
insane.
versus SWOSU. Love it. Tarleton. Love it. Tarleton.
Tarleton. I feel like I'm gonna get canceled if I keep saying school names wrong because there definitely was a school. I'm not gonna say any particular school, but there was a school that got angry for mispronunciations of their name.
Well, yeah.
I think you know which one I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I mean, a lot of places call us SWOSU.
It's because of Swopo. Because they're like, why is it not called Swapo? Why is it called Swopo? And why is this called
Swapo.
SWOSU and not SWOSU?
Sounds like a Pokemon. Swappo.
Never make that again. Never make that a thing again. Yeah, you're making me regret coming back here for one night and one night only. You know?
Hey, I talked you into it, okay?
You didn't talk me into anything. I came because I was bored.
You came of my own volition.
Exactly.
All right. So
Also,
here we are,
I'm gonna
Keys
break your
Row.
immersion again. Windows. No windows.
Yeah.
This is what we call interesting map design.
Yeah.
Windows. No windows.
They're just painted on.
Exactly. Windows. No windows.
They're just for flair.
Yeah. This is definitely a flare.
Yeah, just for flair. Okay, so let's see. It looks like that they're going to be running that exact same comp.
Yep.
Tarleton is.
The exact same thing. If it
Yeah.
ain't broke, don't fix it, I suppose. But from the looks of it on the opposite end, SWOSU is currently rocking a Junker Queen rush setup. Interesting.
Yeah, we got that Brig, we got that Ana.
Reckon to try and go for the
We're
Widow
gonna
opening
go
pick.
Reckon to try and go for the Widow opening pick.
I'm gonna dog on Rec because I love that guy, but I'm gonna dog on him real quick. I bet he gets 0.
Channel that inner virus.
Don't make me do that. He might actually get mad if I said that on stream. I don't think Rec would.
All right, let's see what we got here.
First person view. Disgusting.
Yeah, first person view. All right, so here we go. Going to go ahead and try and push in, trying to get some opening picks here. Seeing that Mercy, wanting to get that Mercy, not quite able to get what he's looking for right there. Going to try and stay up here, try and get those snipes.
And get poked out a little bit by the Soldier and by the
Yeah.
Ramatra. Go a little bit more forward. Nearly got
almost.
headshot by the Ash. That was a close
Yeah,
one.
nearly getting shot right there. We got the Junker Queen. Going to get a nice knife. Going to go for an axe. Able to get some nice damage on the Ramatra right there, but he is just getting healed up by that Moira.
big
Nice
anti.
huge anti.
Gonna
Move
jump
on that.
him. And that's gonna be
Oh no, he's gonna
almost
barely be saved
that
right there.
Mercy coming in just at the nick of time. Rec picking off the Mercy though.
Yeah, able to pick off the Mercy. That's a huge pick right there. They could move on that.
And it looks
Moira
like
half.
And it looks like they are just about to. It seems like they're
All
trying
right,
to
going
aim
for a
getting
shout,
that-
going for an
getting that
axe.
Ramatra out.
Yep, gonna try and take that Ramatra out as best they can. He is almost out of form, but False gonna go
Ooh.
ahead and get taken out there. They are now down a tank.
And it
Gonna
looks like
have to
SWOSU's going to have
retreat
to back
there.
up. Ooh, that was almost a
goes
bad
for the
TP.
teleport. That was a risky teleport. Rec gonna go ahead and get taken out right there on the Widow.
Oh, I swapped to the wrong thing. I
Yeah.
forgot like the number 6 on here. It doesn't actually
Yeah,
have a
6
slot.
doesn't work. Don't know why.
Ooh, it looks like False is looking mighty low. Gonna have to back up a little bit. He's just getting absolutely blasted right now.
Yeah.
Have to find a different angle to
They are
approach
really
from.
just doing so much damage. We swapped over to the Mei off of the Widow, but False getting taken out by that damage-boosted Ashe. That's been a problem for them before, that damage-boosted Ashe, always doing so much damage. Rec almost getting taken out right there. C also dying. We really just got to regroup and rethink our strategy here because they are just getting
They're just getting
destroyed
out.
down lane.
They're just getting out. I don't know, out hit
Out
scan really.
damaged.
Yeah, out damaged, out hit scan. Can't really peek your head out against the damage boosted Ashe. It's about as terrifying as a Widow.
Yeah, that Ashe is just kind of looking down lane and saying, okay, well, this is what I'm doing now. Okay, we're gonna go for that shout.
And go all the way around the long
All the way
direction.
around.
Unfortunately,
Oh, that
going to
was
be met with a big
huge
dynamite.
As they're gonna go ahead and pop that Moira.
Oh, we
Oh.
pop Wriggle here as well a little bit. Looks like we're living just not enough, though.
Not enough. Noir and False both getting taken out right there. That Moira Coalescence doing a lot of damage, able to take out nearly their entire team.
And unfortunately, Rec getting picked off in the back line as well.
Yeah, able to get that kill on that Ashe, but that Ashe just kind of get revived by the Mercy.
Yeah, it's just they can't really find a way to just close that gap, and that's the hardest part they're dealing with right now. They just don't know what their answer is for the Ashe, or if they really have a decided way to counterplay it.
Yeah. Okay, we got 4 ults. Let's see how we can use them here.
Exactly. And if I had to guess right now, that would be the perfect time.
That's a
No Maywall.
huge one. Gonna go ahead and get the sleep right there. Gonna go for the Death Blossom. Able to get the kill on Bjord. Oh,
no, just
God.
pop 3. Pop 3.
Okay, we just popped 3. But Noir's gonna get taken out. It doesn't
and
matter.
they managed to get the res on the tank.
Yeah, we popped 3 and lost.
That is unfortunate. That's not what you want to see there whenever you pop off that many ults. And it looks like Rec now swapping off onto the Tracer.
Yep, False gonna go ahead and switch over to the Sigma.
And C picking up the Bastion. So they're changing up their comp a little bit, going to be playing more at the range game again. And Rec going to be trying to cause some havoc in the back line. I think that's what the aim is. Rec is going to try and cause them to just stare at him the entire time, so that way they don't have much room to poke at their tank.
You know, the biggest part about this comp that they're playing against, and that's going to be the Annihilation being popped on their end.
And unfortunately, Rec going to
go into
down.
overtime. We're able to, okay, the Mercy gets taken out along with the tank, but C going to get taken out. Sphinx going to get taken out. Noir being the only one on point now. Going to go ahead and get taken out, as I believe that is going to be it right there.
Yes, it is.
All right, as we go into the next round. All that they have to do is go ahead and take 1 tick, and they will go ahead and Tarleton State will go ahead and take it. Let's see how SWOSU can defend.
That is the ultimate question right here. We've seen them playing a lot of different forms of, like, trying to go off on the offense. I want to see how they anchor down here. You notice it always has a buzzing sound right there? Listen.
Oh, yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah, I never noticed that before. Anyways. Let's see if I can find more immersion breaking things while we're waiting. We only got just like a brief minute, so.
Yeah, break all the immersion.
Okay, so what do we got? We got all these windows right here next to a bar, or bar. Well, not really bar stools, but it's in a bar anyways. And at this booth, you just got all these windows, and there's no windows on this side.
No windows.
0 windows. And then they have this entire glowing yellow pane of windows that shows a room that doesn't exist apparently, but whenever you go onto this side, you have a completely different room.
That makes absolutely no sense.
They do it here, too. It's the exact same copy of the room. Have you noticed?
Yeah, I do see that. It is nearly the exact same copy.
Brilliant. Anyways.
Wonderful. Love it.
And it looks like False is going on to the Reinhardt here. Noir picking up the Baptiste in return. I'm curious to see what the plan is here.
Reinhardt for the defense. Don't know how I feel about that, seeing as all they've played is Ramatra.
Yeah. It's a bit of a questionable pick, but at the same time, I'm curious to see how they're planning to make it work. Or if they can make it work. Going to go for the big pin. Cancels it, though.
Cancels the pin.
And he's getting...
Oh, yeah, he's getting cooked.
He's getting cooked right now. And all of them decided to turn around for the Moira in the back line and let the Soldier just poke at them a little bit. Seeb managing to get the trade, losing out, the rest of them falling to the Ashe.
Yeah, that is going to be game 2 going to Tarleton State White.
All right, who got to play the game this time? It was the Soldier.
Yep,
Okay.
the Soldier going to go ahead and get that play of the game right there.
Was it 2 kills? 3. Okay.
3
I was gonna say.
kills.
I was gonna say if it was one of those 2 kill ults, I was gonna be like, man.
All right, as we go on to game 3 here.
And now, how does this particular one work?
I believe it's push.
Okay.
It's either push or flashpoint. I don't quite remember. Is it push or flashpoint next?
I would consider it. It'd be either or. I'm not sure. We'll have to see what they end up picking. For now, let's talk about what we just saw.
Yeah. What I'm seeing is a lot of
Wait, what's up? What'd you say?
push.
Oh, push. Okay.
Okay, push is going to be the next game mode.
Okay.
What Tarleton is doing pretty much is really taking advantage of that mercy pocket on the
Ash, really.
on the Ash. Havana, that's not a push map.
That's not even a. That's not.
That's a escort map.
Escort's not next. Are they? Okay.
No, I don't think
Confusion.
they said they banned Havana. That's an escort map.
Yeah, that was the wrong map. Unfortunate. But yeah, no, they're taking full advantage of the Mercy Pocket, which, as it stands, Mercy Pocket is just one of those things that's like most people always have an issue dealing with it some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
Because whenever you're Mercy Pocketing full on with against an Ashe, it's one of those things that just does a lot of damage very fast, especially if your Ashe is just like popping.
Yeah, and they're able to just swap between that Mercy. That Mercy is just able to swap between damage boosting the soldier and damage boosting the Ashe.
So like the main key you would think would be to take down the Mercy, but at the same time, that's not the only way to get fully around everything because you're still having to deal with all the other points of a team. So one of the more consistent things you can do is try and have them focus on you from one direction and try and poke from another direction. It's basically splitting their attention up to the point where if you split them up well enough, then well, you're not going to have enough of attention span to heal everybody at once.
Right.
So then you manage to find your one pick that way. And it's like you could say the Mercy would be the ultimate end all be all for a pick, but that also depends on if the Mercy is like a very high level Mercy. If they're a high level Mercy, they know like all the movement tech, and then they can shoot off like an F-22 Raptor, and you're not gonna get them.
See, the problem that we were really having here is that we would get the Mercy, but then we would lose so many resources
just getting the Mercy,
and then we would get taken out.
Exactly, and that's the thing that they're having to figure out what to do. Like, are they going to be able to flip it up and choose to not go after the Mercy and instead try and catch her on the res? Because that's the most common way you can catch a Mercy. If you guys want to know how to catch a Mercy, this is how you catch a Pokemon. I'm sorry, this is how you catch a Mercy. If you want to catch a Mercy, you bait them into trying to go for a really big res and pray and make them think that they can just pray that they're not going to get shot.
Right.
And in the meantime, you got to be able to run interference on the res.
Yeah,
so that way they're not getting the res. And then if they go in for the res, and then they just, well, they're going to be stuck in one spot pretty much.
Yeah,
so you just
positioning is
take them out.
Positioning is one thing, but positioning where you're getting your kills is important too.
And that's always like the tricky thing as well. It's like if they are just going to like get the kill from around the corner, the Mercy's going to get the res. You have to be like quick on the push up if you want to even stop that, and there's a good chance you won't be able to. But if you can catch them doing something out in the open, which to be honest, besides like Tarleton's tank and their supports, they're playing pretty far in the open. I mean, even their tanks are playing pretty far in the open. It's mainly their supports that are doing a good job of playing sightlines.
Yeah, no, they really are playing out in the open a lot.
So then the ultimate key really is just either finding a way to get into the backline in the first place, or you find a way to take advantage of poor positioning. And none of those things are easy.
Absolutely not. Yeah, I don't know why this overlay is not showing the other team. It's showing it on the external link.
Yeah.
But
like one thing I want to see from SWOSU come out here. Oh, it looks like they're going for. No, they don't pick map. As soon as I saw it, I was like, what? No. As far as I'm aware, you do not. Brushing up on the announcement? Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think that's only for the game modes where There's multiple.
Yeah. But like one thing I want to see from SWOSU is mainly just finding more ways. I don't know how to really describe it because I'm not a high-level player, so I can't really describe it as well as a high-level player. But the best thing I want to see come out from them is just finding ways to get around onto off angles. That's probably the best way I can describe it. Find their off angles, see if they can poke at them from different spots and cause different ways to draw attention. Because that's going to be the biggest thing that's going to help save them, is if they can get everyone to stop focusing on one person. That's what's helping Tarleton. So the real question is, what is going to be their answer?
What's the real question?
You missed it. That's crazy.
I missed it. I'm sorry.
Man, I had this whole intense, like, crazy monologue about how the flow of the game works.
You caught me monologuing.
Okay, listen. It wasn't an evil villain monologue. You don't have to, like, get that intense about it,
Hey,
right?
my boy Ert in the chat.
Hey, no way. Let's
Yeah.
go.
My boy Ert in the chat right now.
My goat.
I miss you.
That's my goat right there. Let me tell
My
you
goat
what.
right there.
Exactly. He's not an actual goat, just in case
Yeah.
you people are always confused by that. Because there's always one person.
Promise you, he's not a farm animal.
Exactly. It'd be a little awkward if he was. I
Yeah.
don't know how he'd be able to type without opposable thumbs.
I'd love to see a goat play Overwatch.
Honestly?
How do you play with hooves?
I don't know.
A little hard to play with hooves.
I mean, I've seen a guy get a sniper kill on COD with a flute. I know you've seen that
Yeah,
one.
I've seen. I think
It wasn't the flute, it was a recorder.
Yeah, I think
it was a recorder.
I think everyone's seen that one. But it looks like they're not changing up the Tarleton. Not going to change up their comp at all. Just going to keep running the same thing over and over. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And from the looks of it, False is going to be playing the Orisa for this round.
I like to see it. That's what we were playing a lot in scrims. I don't know why we haven't pulled it out yet, but okay.
Oh, big dynamite.
Yeah, huge dynamite right there.
And they're farming up a lot of ult very early. Going to try and play a little bit of a
poke. Ooh, a big pick right there coming up from Rec.
You're going to be playing that long-range game right there, forcing the Mercy to res off of that.
Playing a little bit too close to the Ramacha right there for my liking.
I forgot we were on the other side. I forgot to click the wrong one.
Watch the right one. All right, the tank going to go ahead and get taken out. They're going to go ahead and try to play defense on that res, not going to allow the Mercy to get that res.
And it looks like they only ended up losing Seeb in return.
Yeah.
But it looks like the rest of Tarleton's team is still up. And you got a little bit of out-position Mercy. Not going to be able to get the lance on them.
Their tank on the way back here.
Going to be shooting around that corner right there, trying to get just a little bit of extra damage. Seems like they're just playing ult farm right now since Tarleton's not confident in order to play around this corner right here. It seems now they're finally making an attempt to push up.
Big anti right there. Rec going to be able to get a nice kill on the other Ashe. He's able to diff that other Ashe. Very nice.
Playing tank wars right now, and it seems Rec is going to be trying to find a little bit.
We're going to get a big wall on that Ramatra, but not going to be able to get too much out of it. Got
the DPS Moira trying to pop up in the back line.
Fighting for his life right now.
Ooh, almost got an amazing pick.
Gonna send out the Bob.
That is the biggest Bob jump scare I've ever seen.
Lapis is gonna go ahead and go down here as we're gonna go ahead. Oh, we popped 3 ults right here. We popped Nano, we popped Juno ult.
And we popped Bob.
And we popped Bob at the same time. I don't know how I feel about that, but
I don't either. But
it won the fight. It won the fight.
It got the job done eventually, and they still have a DPS Moira over there, and that Moira is dead.
And that Moira is dead. Gonna get taken out by Rec.
I really like that SWOSU is playing a bit more aggressive here. That is what they're needing to find a way.
I think that's honestly
they've been needing to find a way to do.
We have lacked that aggression that we have needed for a while.
Yeah, because they've been mainly playing on the back foot. They've been too scared to make like full-on approaches, and the ones that because the ones that they have made so far just hadn't been working for them. Seeb gonna go down though to Helix Rocket.
Yeah, gonna go ahead and go down. Rec gonna go down as well, but it looks like we're able to get that second spawn.
I think we did.
I don't think we did. I think we barely didn't get it.
You know, there's things that are tough, and that's one of them.
Yeah.
Barely
did not get it, but False is going to go down right there.
Going to try and 1v1 the tank, except it wasn't a 1v1.
Yeah, it was like a 1v5 right there. Okay, I lied. No, we did get it. We did get it.
Yeah, and it looks like we're going to have to be playing now on the back foot one more time.
Okay, going to throw that Anti-Nay not going to be able to get anything out of it quite yet. Going to have to reposition here. Oh, Siege is going to go down right there.
C has been having a rough time of it this map.
Yeah, real rough time of it this map. Getting taken out before he can use his abilities, really.
Finally taking back the high ground. Most of SWOSU trying to keep them off of that staircase. And it seems that he forced them to change forms early. Rek popping off right now.
Rek's going to be able to get another kill right there.
That Mercy looking mighty low.
Yep, Mercy looking
False
real
sees it.
low.
He's going to go for it.
Go for it. Oh, but
There's
they're going to
be
pop the Annihilation.
Big pop right there, and that was a huge wall.
And there we go. Going to be able to take out the enemy Ramacho right there.
And that's exactly what they needed to stop them from getting any further distance. It looks like SWOSU has finally found their footing.
Yeah, able to finally find their footing in the final match. Let's just try and keep this same momentum going, and hopefully C can die a little less.
See, we're watching you.
I'm watching you.
I'm watching you right now. Don't disappoint me.
I believe in you.
You can do it.
All right, looks like we finally made them swap off of the Ramatra.
They went to Zarya in return. Interesting.
To Zarya, going to be able to get a nice.
Looks like Rek ended up dying in that mix.
Yeah, Rek is
going to have to find a way out. Big wall.
Die right there. Yeah, big wall, big wall. False going to go ahead and get taken out as well.
Yeah, and see, doesn't look like you're making it out of this one. They're staggering.
Yeah, they're going to try and stagger.
Or no, they didn't stagger.
Yeah.
They were reloading.
Yeah, they were reloading. Unintentional stagger.
The unintentional stagger? Interesting play.
Yeah.
And Rek trying to have a little bit of fun over there, just getting a light amount of pokes going.
We got 4 ults up and ready to go. Let's see how we're going to use them.
Gonna go, didn't get the TNT. I was going to say, gonna go for a little bit of TNT.
Can we get this touch?
Extra damage. Not going to go for the touch. Oh, see, wait, I was right. We did have touch.
Yeah, we did.
Or, well, we did have first half.
We did have the first one. It looks like we're going to go ahead and lose the lead right here.
Yeah, and it's not exactly something SWOSU wanted to give up. This was probably like one of the best chances they had at securing a point on the map.
5 minutes left on the clock right here.
They got plenty of time to bring this back. However, they can't keep giving up space. And it looks like we're going to be playing Bob. Double Bob.
Double Bob.
Whose Bob's better? Oh no, we lost our Bob.
Yeah, looks like we know who Bob's better now.
Well, I probably shouldn't have said that then.
False going to go ahead and get taken out. C going to go and get taken out. Sphinx going to barely live right there. Nope, getting taken out. And Rek's just going to go ahead and reset. And as the other side's going to go ahead and get a team kill.
They're in a rough spot right now. They need to find a way to stop them from getting the full cap. This is the last fight. This is their only chance.
Fight right
and they
here.
have 4 ults to burn here. I don't want them burning them all at once, but they need to do something about this. And it looks like they're going to pop at least 3.
They're going to go for this and the freeze.
That's a big one.
That's a big one right there. Able to go ahead and get 3 kills right there.
It's the big
4
one.
kills.
And it looks like the Moira.
Oh, there's one left.
Barely going to make it out.
And slink away. I don't get to scream.
You're not allowed to scream.
I'm sad.
Well, guess what? We don't care about your feelings right now. We care about what's happening in this game.
I know. I'm so sad.
This is so sad. Alexa played Despacito. Anyways.
I hate you.
Anyways, looks like we're going to be having another fight on midpoint. We got 3.5 minutes left on this clock. SWOSU needs to find some way to win these next couple of team fights. They're looking a little bit lower on ults by comparison to Tarleton. And it looks like they might have what they're looking for here, but not.
Gonna get taken out. They pop the Coalescence.
Not a good time to overextend.
Yeah, not a great time to overextend. Trying to get that kill, but Rek's gonna go ahead and get taken out. Sphinx gonna go get taken out. C gonna go get taken out.
Gonna say Noir got to run for her life now.
Noir gonna just have to
really rough spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Noir gonna get taken out as well. False gonna go ahead and switch over to the Reinhardt.
Honestly, this would be if any time was that he. If I can stop stumbling over my words, if there was any time that he was going to pick Reinhardt and it having a better shot, it'd be right here.
Yep.
The only issue now is that with that amount of damage coming at you, your shield is going to start burning very fast.
Yeah, they have a lot of damage. They're going to be able to swing and get through that shield very, very easily.
Going to get a little bit of extra damage off that fire strike. It seems like none of SWOSU except for Rek is very close to their ults right now. Rek going to have to find a way to farm up a Bob. That might be one of the better ways that they can find a way to win this team fight. Because right now it seems like nobody has a strong advantage for this team fight. And it's looking like we're slowly running out of resources. Rek getting the first pick of the fight. That's going to be first shift to momentum.
That off.
Doesn't get the pin he's looking for.
Oh, not going to be able to get that pin right there. The Mercy going to come up and try and just keep healing this Zarya best that they can. We're going to use the Immortality Field on the Baptiste.
Gonna get a little bit of extra icicle
Just
damage
trying
right
to
here
get
from
some-
Seeb.
Yeah, just trying to get some pick damage here.
And we still got Rek over here trying to play 1v1 against the DPS right now. More like 2v1 with the amount of range that they're both having to shoot at each other.
Yeah, and they are going to be retaking some space here. They got one in their back line.
And they seem to have walled off the Zarya. However, the other team broke out the Zarya just in time to save them from a big pin.
Pop this window. Going to go ahead and pop Bob and Nano at the same time.
Everyone
Popping
turns
a
to the
lot
Moira
of
for Coalescence.
ults. Rek just going to get taken out as the Moira in the back line with the Coalescence.
Oh, almost got the pick on the Soldier there. That's so unfortunate.
It's just unfortunate they have this Moira just flanking.
Yeah, DPS Moira, another thing as well I didn't even care to mention earlier. It's one of the more dangerous things because most people tend to freak out whenever they get jumped by a Moira. So it really comes down to how fast do you think you can take out that Moira and not have everyone turn for it.
Rek gonna get taken out early.
Yeah, Seeb with their ults gonna have to live here just a little bit longer.
Yep, gonna leave here
pulling out the cryo.
They're gonna go ahead and pop Bob. We're gonna go ahead and pop cryo.
That's one big kill there, but the Bob.
Yeah, the Bob just gonna go ahead and get taken out. We're gonna use Shatter. Doesn't look like we get one with that Shatter. Swap into the Tracer just to try and get a pick.
Wasn't able to get the pick that they're looking for, and it looks like we're having a bit of trouble with the tank 1v1 as well. Falls fighting for his life over there. And Rek gonna get burnt a little bit, just trying to chase down that Ashe.
Finally able to get the kill on that Ashe.
And it looks like they barely won the team fight. Only 10 seconds left. They can't afford to lose anything right now.
They got to stay on this bot and do not let it go.
Getting poked at from long distance by the Soldier. And it seems they're going to be meeting them in mid.
Yep, going to have to meet them in mid here. They barely have the bot here. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Not something you want to see either. Rek falling to the Soldier. And it looks like we're going to be popping the window as well.
As they swap back over to the Ramatra as well. Not great for Reinhardt here.
Going to be playing sightlines on that window.
That shield
from
is
Tarleton.
gone.
And there's no time left for SWOSU. It doesn't look good considering we're down one still.
Yeah, we're down one. They're going to go ahead and pop into Nemesis form. We're just going to try and swing. Noir going to be popping Coalescence.
I really wanted to see a pin come out there so he could hopefully pin them into that corner over there.
Yeah, they got to
block him off, but
going to get taken out. Noir, Sphinx C. The only one being left is Rek. Going to go ahead and get taken out as this game is going to go ahead and go to Tarleton State White.
And Tarleton State White takes the set 3-0 over SWOSU Gray. And, oh no. Not a Moira play
the game. Oh no.
Oh no. No, they're holding left click. Actually, in this case, isn't it just right click?
Yeah.
Whatever. It depends on if they swapped it.
That is going to be game for this.
Yeah, SWOSU Gray going down 0-3. Unironically, that is actually almost just in time for SWOSU Blues match to pop on.
Yeah, we're going to take a small break.
We will be back in a little bit for the next round of SWOSU Esports Overwatch.
All right, we'll see you in a bit. right, and we are back for SWOSU Blue. It's doing that thing again.
What is it doing?
I can only see them,
Interesting.
and now I can't see us.
Weird.
I love it. I love it. It doesn't. The overlay is so broken.
Always has been.
Makes me feel like it. I just want things to work. All right, so we got SWOSU Blue. So they've apparently they changed the order. We had the order completely wrong last time. NECC has changed the order in which people need to be placed. It's DPS tank support now.
That's so weird to me.
It seems a little weird, but you know, we'll make it work. So we got Virus. He's back. He's not on Valorant anymore. He's back on Overwatch.
Have I caused anyone motion sickness yet?
Me. Virus going to be playing the he's going to be playing the Symmetra, going for that early TP. EXO going to be playing the Mei. We got Max Witherman playing the Ramatra, and then Rex going to be playing Juno. Balter is going to be playing Brig.
I just want to say that is a very interesting dive comp that UTD is running.
That is a very interesting dive top. Genji Venture.
Genji
Doomfist.
Venture Doomfist. I never thought I'd see any of those. Well, okay.
Also, Ana in a dive comp.
Ana can work on some dive comps.
EXO almost getting taken out right there. Max Witherman going to have to pop that Nemesis form to try and stay alive. Balter going to get taken out, but Nugene's going to get taken out by Virus on the Pharah. But Max Witherman and EXO both going to go and get taken out. They're going to have to go ahead and regroup here.
Little bit of a rough first team fight coming out from SWOSU. And looks like they're going to have to sacrifice the point for it as well. And it looks like Virus swapping off of the Pharah immediately. Going to probably be playing a little bit of an off angle whenever he gets the moment. He's going to be playing a little bit far out while the rest of the team is going right. He sees the Genji, trying to poke the Genji out there, making sure that the Genji does not come off on the flank. Sees them again. Seems like that's going to end up being his mark. However, the others in a bit of an off spot right now, but it looks like Max
going to be able to get a nice pick right there, but Balter and Rek going to fall. They have no supports now.
Yeah, they're all gone. But it looks
EXO
like
going to get taken out as well, and Virus is going to have to dodge out. A very, very odd comp. Was not ready for the Doomfist.
Yeah. It's not something you see every day. A Doomfist, Venture, and a Genji. Like the Doomfist,
I mean,
Genji,
it works.
Yeah,
but
it works, but like that's not something you'd expect. It's
No,
not
you'd
something
not.
standard at all.
Not expect that at all.
Yeah, and looks like it's going to definitely throw them for a loop here on this first point until they can seem to find their grounding. And it looks like he's going to get punched off the edge.
Yep. He's going to go ahead and
I was
get
worried that
punched
might
off.
happen.
Yeah, he used his boosters, and he just got punched off. It's just tragic. EXO going to get taken out as well. Rek barely staying alive here.
They're
Gonna
all dead.
have to. Yeah, they are all dead.
Yeah, this is a bit of a rough start.
Yeah, very bit of a rough start. I don't think they know what to do against the Doomfist.
Yeah, because this is an odd comp. It has a whole bunch of different stuff going on with it. Not something you can just counteract on a whim.
Let's see what they do here. They're going to try and go right here. We're in last fight. Virus going to try and get some picks here on the Ana. Going to recall. Unfortunate pulse bomb. Not going to be able to get anything off of that.
Gonna keep playing the touch game.
Just going to keep playing the touch game. As we're going to go, they're going to go ahead and pop their Juno ult. Max going to go and get taken out. EXO taken out. Rek taken out. Virus going to go ahead and fall off the map right there. Balter going to die as well, as that's going to be a team kill for them. And we are going to go ahead and go to the next round.
Tough round for SWOSU, but once again, that's something that's a little bit tricky. I'm not even sure how they came up with this comp, but that is the most interesting comp I think I've ever seen.
I'm not sure what you play into this, honestly.
I don't know either, but it seems like they're coming up with something. Looks like they might go full brawl comp here for this one.
I mean, yeah, looks like they're going to go back to what they started with and just see what that does.
very good at causing motion sickness.
Okay, it looks like that they're actually going to go ahead and change up the comp a little bit, getting rid of the Doomfist for this map.
Yeah, not as much
Favor of
open
an
space, so it
Orisa.
doesn't really surprise me too much.
Yeah, Doomfist can't really go around too much, so it looks like Virus is going to go ahead and swap to the Reaper.
Exactly. And to be honest, this whole like form of swapping up characters depending on the form of map you're on with Control isn't really too surprising to me either, because you tend to notice that like specific maps have specific things that end up being good.
Yeah, and
so most people have
got
kind
the
of
Bastion in form, Bastion out of form now, so Bastion's got no form. We can go ahead and push on this if we can.
and it doesn't look like they're gonna make that. Oh,
Yeah,
they
let's
are
see
now.
Oh,
They
yeah,
called
here
out
we go,
cooldown.
here we go. Okay, that's going to be Emort
drop
out.
the Emort.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for them.
Gonna
But
take out the
let's go ahead and
Bastion.
take that Bastion out. Take out that Cassidy.
That's one.
Take
That's
out
two.
that
That's three.
Baptiste.
Are they gonna get four? They're gonna get four. They're gonna get four.
Gonna get 4.
Now that's
5! And that's gonna be a team kill! I
He's
got
been
it.
waiting to say that all night. I just want you all to know that. He's been waiting to say that all night. He wanted his ones, you know what I'm saying?
I got my 1.
That is his dopamine hit for the day. That's how he's gonna stay awake for the rest of the night.
That's gonna keep me awake on my drive home.
Exactly.
All right, it looks like they're gonna go ahead and take point right here.
Yeah, SWOSU kind of leaving the point a bit open. Looks like they're gonna go for a touch right now.
Yeah, looks like they went ahead and used Speed Ring. Their Juno looking a little bit low right here. Mac's gonna go ahead and just run on their back line here.
I mean, hey, you leave it open like that.
Yeah,
getting hindered a little bit,
getting
but that's
hindered
not
a
gonna
little bit.
be.
That's gonna be a Orisa ult right there, but that's gonna be a freeze coming out from EXO.
It looks like no one's gonna be able to.
Yeah, no one's gonna be
Work
able to
off of that.
capitalize on that.
Virus in a
as
bad spot as well.
Virus is just gonna go ahead and reset.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to get a full team reset here.
We were able to
everyone.
keep the point for a good amount of time right there.
Yeah, definitely exactly what you want to see coming out from this next point, because SWOSU only has this and the next point to work with. They can't afford to lose out on any extra percent they can afford to grab.
Absolutely.
I like what I'm seeing from EXO as well, using that break shield to just take a little bit of time to just take pot shots.
A little bit of cover. It looks like we're gonna go. They're gonna go ahead and pop their Baptiste. And we're gonna go ahead and pop Annihilation. Let's see how Max Witherman can go ahead and run on their backline here. Doesn't look like he's gonna be able to get more than 1 kill with that. However, gonna go ahead and pop their Nemesis form, and it looks like they're gonna be able to retake point here.
Exactly, and not too much percentage lost either. They're basically tied up in the game right now.
Yeah, pretty much tied up in the game. I think they were caught a little bit off guard at the very beginning right there.
Ooh, no javelin.
The Doomfist. Ooh, that's going to be a big pick right there. Going to be able to take out the Cassidy almost instantly, and we're just trying to hold him back at this door.
They have no Emort as well. This is going to be a big cooldown usage for them. They're going to have to wait a good amount of time to try and push in, especially with Virus looking for that Death Blossom. See him hiding in that corner?
Yep. Okay, looks like they're going to go and try and go high here. I hardly ever see a team go high here.
Yeah, very, very interesting directional choice, but one that's possibly going to pay off. No!
Oh! Able to get 2 with that.
Got 2 in the Emort. Match picking up the
third.
third.
They're still up.
And going to force them back into their spawn.
Gonna force them back into that spawn. It wasn't perfectly placed, but it got the job done.
Exactly. And now you see the Orisa going to try and wreak havoc on the rest of SWOSU's backline. And it looks like they might get the kills they're looking for. That's 3 that are going to drop. EXO and Virus going to have to find a way to get out of there, but I don't think they will.
99% for SWOSU here. And he looks like Virus is going to go ahead and be able to make it back to spawn.
It's going to come down to last team fight here very soon. You have to find a way through this point, and it looks like we just saw them drop the Juno ult and the Blade. That's going to reduce UTD down to no ults for this last team fight. And the only one that got dropped in that fight was Balter, who's already back up in their spawn. And you can see UTD is very aware of the lack of resources they have now. They're pulling back they're pulling back right onto the point to try and pull out the last bit of their stops there. This is last team fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, yeah, okay. Virus going to see if there's anybody waiting for them there. Sees the Tracer, runs away. And we got the freeze. We're popping the freeze.
We're about to pop Annihilation here as well.
We should be popping Annihilation
once he loses out on the rest of that armor or on that Nemesis form, he's going to pop it right here.
There it is!
And that's going to be 1.
Yeah,
that's 2.
Gonna go ahead and take. That's 2 right there.
We got 3.
This is gonna be 3.
They almost didn't get the touch
they
either.
almost didn't get that touch right there. They're barely getting that touch, staying in the air, trying to live as much as they can right now, just to try and keep contesting this over and over.
4.
There goes the Genji going down.
Are we gonna get the Lucio to end it? And that's I got a Doomfist touch, but that ice wall.
That's not going to be enough. As SWOSU's going to go ahead and take another round.
That was a big wall, too. You saw the Doomfist punch right into it,
he did.
too.
He punched right into it, stopped him right in his tracks. This is the momentum we needed.
Exactly. After finding a way to bring up another point, SWOSU going to keep it dead even for this last round. And now we got to see, what is the answer back? Are they going to be reversing back into their dive on UTD's end? And is SWOSU going to be staying the same comp? It looks like they are.
Don't fix what ain't broke.
Exactly.
But let's see how they can adapt against the Doomfist.
Yeah, it looks like they're going. UTD's going back to their Doomfist dive comp. Now I'm curious to see what SWOSU's answer is going to be here. Looks like they're going to speed ring out, I'm assuming. No, they're TPing there instead of going for the window TP.
Yep. TPing there, and the Doomfist is able to just get there really, really quick.
Yeah, that's a Doomfist rollout and a half. This guy is a Doomfist player. Going to be playing a little bit poke on the long range, walling off that Ana with the shield.
Oh, that's going to be a big anti right there, getting every single one of them right there.
And it looks like Max is going to go down,
Max is gonna
but they
go
are
down
going to try
right
and jump
there.
the Sojourner. Unfortunately, we dropped all of our team just
Our
to
entire
get the
team
Sojourner.
dropped right there to get the Venture. That's not Sojourn, that's Venture.
Venture, whatever. Words are hard. They sound the exact same. And even if you say they aren't, I'm saying that they do. Don't worry about it. And it looks like they're getting poked off a little bit as they try and make their approach towards mid. You can see his Doomfist doing the classic slam in, punch out, getting that extra damage.
Yeah.
It seems like SWOSU's going straight.
I can definitely say one thing. This guy definitely knows how to play Doomfist.
This is the
Max
epitome of a Doomfist
barely
player.
staying alive there by just the absolute.
Ooh, gonna jump the Ana.
Jump the Ana.
Not gonna go into his favor though.
Not gonna
try and start blasting that Doomfist.
Oh,
not gonna go in their favor. That's a big
oh
two-piece by that Venture. I keep trying to say Sojourn. This is so bad.
Okay, so they're gonna have to make some swaps here. They're gonna make some changes.
Yeah, because
this Doomfist is really messing them up. Looks
and
like
they also swapped off Genji here for the Echo.
Yeah,
as
the
well.
Echo. Did some flying here, some damage.
Playing a little bit of that extra range. And it looks like SWOSU might be tempted to go left side, but with how low all of them are, it looks like they can't get that concise left turn that they're looking for. You're going to have to keep playing mid.
This Ana has been getting some crazy sleeps and some crazy anti-nades.
Yeah, and just not a lot they can do with that.
Just from
SWOSU in a
the
really
map.
tough spot right now with just a Doomfist keeping them at the wall. The Venture. And it looks like we just lost EXO into the mix as well.
We're just stuck in here. We're just
We're
not
popping
able
every
to get
ult in this
anything.
fight. And all that's happened right now is we've lost EXO. And it looks like he got it.
Yeah, Byron's going to go to get taken out, and Max is just getting stun locked like crazy. There's just nothing that we can do against this Doomfist and this Ana combined.
Yeah, it's really, really rough for SWOSU. And it doesn't look like they have touch either.
Yeah, does not look like they're going to go ahead and have touch here.
Getting shut out that entire last point. And that's going to be this game.
Yeah,
to
UND
UTD.
going to go ahead and win
It's
control.
UND?
Yeah, UND.
Why do I keep saying UTD? Man, I really am out of it today. Gosh.
Yeah, UND going to go ahead and win the match, and Turkey Dog going to play the game on the Doomfist.
Man, you see how hard he hit that screen? Yeah. He made the screen completely crack.
Yeah. Yeah, this is some Doomfist gameplay right here.
You know, I dare say this is one of the Doomfists I've ever seen play the game.
One of the Doomfists of all time.
Yeah, because there's not very many of them.
Yeah, there's a Doomfist shortage. Okay, let me update the scores here.
And now we come into the next choice. Are we going control or are we not control? Sorry, are we going hybrid or are we going escort?
That is the question, is it not? Maybe UND winning that match. Okay. All right, so we get to pick the game mode. Let's see what game mode we're going to pick.
As we're waiting on this, I just want to bring up something a little bit.
What are we bringing up?
Never mind, I forgot what it was.
Oh, no, let me bring some up real quick. I don't remember.
It's like that one meme. It's like, hey, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I forgot what I was gonna say. But anyway. But yeah, no, I think like they were doing fine when the Doomfist was not there.
Exactly. A lot of that just came down to them not being, I guess, ready for that kind of comp, which is not too surprising, obviously, because again, it's the same standard as before. You run into something you're not used to, and then all of a sudden it becomes a cluster just to try and figure out what to do in response to it.
Yeah. It's really just yeah, it really is just a big cluster just trying to figure out what we're wanting to do here, really.
Yeah, because there's no easy way to figure out how to possibly counter a dive comp like that. Because like most dive comps are pretty standard, you know, but this is like the most non-standard dive comp I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's a pretty non-standard junk. So okay, so we're banning Junkertown. Looks like we're playing Escort.
Exactly. Now
So
the
what's
question
the
is,
play here?
what is the plan?
Yeah, because I don't like any of the Escort maps.
I mean, that's a you thing though.
A lot of people don't like any of the Escort maps.
There you go. That's better. I was gonna say I don't like the escort maps. Okay, well, maybe what if they do? If you can't tell, we're totally stalling.
Yeah, we're absolutely stalling here, trying to figure out what we're gonna play here.
Yeah, because these things take time. You know, there's not a lot of ways to find downtime in between matches.
Yeah, gotta make those strategic picks and bans.
Exactly, because with games like these, it takes a lot of time to figure out what your strategy is going to be, what you want to do, what is going to be your counter strategy for whatever you think is coming along with the other team.
Yeah.
And it's just a whole different ball game whenever you're getting into the nitty gritty.
And let me tell you, 8 o'clock, I'm normally in bed by now.
Okay, old man.
I'm so old.
He graduated.
I graduated
like 6 months ago,
I
and
immediately graduated old man.
he became an old man after graduation. That's crazy.
True. That's what it does to you. I'm telling you, you're young and you're running around. Back in my day, we were.
It's not even that for you. The big thing for you is that back then you wouldn't wake up until like noon anyways.
My sleep schedule was terrible during college.
Yeah, you'd go to bed at like 3 in the morning and then wake up at noon.
Yeah, because I didn't have to roll out and go to work until like 2. So
must be nice.
Hey, it was.
I had morning work, so.
Oh man, morning work.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. It was nice being able to just go to work at 2.
Of course it is. You would say that.
Yeah. Now I have a real job and I have to.
Now you actually have to sleep.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I actually have to sleep, and I gotta wake up in the morning.
So sad.
So sad. Everyone pity me.
Heck no.
All right, so we're playing Havana. I'll be interested to see here what they do. It might be a little difficult for them to play the Doomfist on this map if they try for it.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what their response is going to be because it looked like they can also do ROM here if they wanted to.
Yeah, they could. I think honestly, I think we could probably run the Ramatri here without too much threat.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so we're going to be running the SIG.
Honestly, wasn't sure if either of the tanks had that up their arsenal.
Yeah, I know Max does. I know Max can play the SIG.
Intriguing.
Okay, so we're starting on the defense, which is... I like to see the defense. I don't like attacking first. It really lowers your chances.
Exactly. Not a lot of people like attacking first. That's why a lot of the times when you see people do this, you want to see them do defense first.
Yeah.
It's mainly just a conscious thing for them.
Yeah, not optimal. Not optimal.
Not optimal DPS.
Optimal DPS.
Oh no, this is something I never thought I'd see. Look at this.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Look at that positioning.
Oh wow, they flip sides. Whoops.
Yep, gotta make sure you keep track of what side you're You're on now.
Yeah, I noticed. Thank you.
Okay, so we're up here. We got virus on the Widow. Let's hope he can make something of it. Ooh,
Well, he
he's gonna
already
go ahead
did.
and get that Widow. Yeah, that's what I want to see.
He's trying for the
Okay.
2. Can
Yeah,
he get the 2?
Yeah, but not able to get the 2-piece quite yet.
Yeah, they're playing that off angle, or well, that corner very well, trying to stay out of Virus's sight lines. They're going to mainly be relying on pushing through this particular building on the right to try and get their space, whereas their Widow is going to be playing far in the back just at the hopes of winning the Widow duel. That's basically the ultimate goal of what's going on here.
Virus is really going to have to watch out for this Tracer.
Yeah, that
Make sure he
Tracer is
doesn't get flanked
looking
by
for him.
Gonna go ahead and shoot another mine. Oh, and here comes the Tracer, but the Tracer's gonna go
Oh
ahead
my
and get
gosh.
domed by
That
the
was
virus.
insane. Gonna be playing very close to that
Yeah.
cart.
Oh
Max in a
man,
bad spot right
Max
now.
in a really bad spot, but he's gonna go ahead and suck up some of that damage.
Exactly. Gonna help him live a little bit longer. But at the same time, they're having to give up a little bit of space here. Big ante.
Yeah, huge anti right there on Max right there. Gonna go ahead and suck up some more damage. They're just getting pushed back.
Exactly. Having to
Slowly
give up,
getting picked off.
they're unfortunately having to give up a lot of space here due to the 2 kills that they just it seemed that UND was able to get off of Balter and EXO. Looks like we're gonna go for an extra touch here. I don't think they're gonna go. No, they had to back out.
Yeah, they got to back out. The Sigma v Sigma. I'm not sure if there's anything we can change up there.
No.
But we're inside now, so maybe the Widow might not work too well.
Yeah, no, this part of the map is really, really bad for Widow. But at the same time, both Widows are really close to
Unfortunate.
walls.
Gonna go ahead and get rocked there.
So I could see both Widows trying to stick it out.
Ooh,
Just
he's
because
gonna
of
go
the-
ahead and get 2 kills with his Flux.
Yeah, and it looks like the
Balter getting taken out as
entire
well.
team is
No
going to be getting
supports.
killed here. Unfortunate. Not a lot you can really do here, and that's going to be a lot of extra space for UND on this attack.
UND going to be able to make a lot of space here. We're just going to have to regroup and really rethink what we're trying to do here.
Exactly, and from what I can tell, it looks like we're going to be going for one extra team fight from the... Oh no, are they going top? Can't figure out where everyone's going. Ah, I see. That's what's going on here.
Yeah, try and get this pick here. But the Widow,
knows.
the other Widow knows he's there.
They both have walls up. He's trying to get that Widow 1v1, unable to get the last shot that he needs. Oh, nearly got Helixed off the map.
Yeah, he's going to have to back
They're just
out
trying
of
to
there.
push onto that Sigma.
The Sigma just going to stay alive.
And they're going to be popping Orbit here.
Yeah, popping Orbit. Gonna
Bit
get
of a
stunned.
tough rock.
Oh,
Wasn't able to get the kill on the
yeah,
carry.
he's going to get antied there. Exo, Rec, all of them getting taken out.
Exactly. It's a bit of a tough spot for SWOSU Blue right now.
Yep, and then Balter going to have to...
You're going to have to get out of there somehow.
Yeah, he's going to have to play really safe or get out of there. And it looks
Yeah.
like he's not going to be able to get out.
Yeah, and that's a huge stagger for UND.
Yeah, so now we are on this last point, and the Widow right there.
Not gonna get the
gonna be
grapple
able
kill.
To get that, yeah, not gonna
We
be
got
able to get that
EXO
pick.
swapping off onto the Hanzo. Going to try and get a kill on the Kiri. Going to be playing a little bit from the high ground there. Tossing out the sonar arrow.
Double sniper on this part of the map.
It's
Can be good.
It can be good. It's not bad. It's a bit awkward, though, considering what's going on. And they got a Flux already.
It's really unfortunate.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's a big kill.
You know, Max has been playing these shield battles with this Sigma, and every time he has been losing out, his shield has been getting destroyed first.
Exactly. And it's a bit of a tough spot because it's just he's playing a bit further up than all the others. He isn't
all right,
able
Exo's going to be able to get a kill right there on Turkey Dog.
And grapple up here, go for an extra grapple kill.
Not
Wasn't
gonna-
able to catch the Widow peeking.
Wasn't able to catch the Widow peeking. Unfortunate.
Yeah, gonna have the Venom Mine ready. I get the feeling he might have wanted to toss that further. I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Gonna drop down a little bit here, take the same angle as EXO. Gonna go back up, hoping to at least spot some kind of angle that they can hit from.
Yeah, they're
Max
being
back
real
in the
careful about these angles.
back in the shield duel.
Yeah, he's out of his shield now. That other shield up. This guy is
Exactly.
playing his Sigma shield really, really smart.
Yeah, he lost it though. But unfortunately, Max
Oh, gonna get
getting
okay.
antsy.
Gonna go ahead and rock him out of that though.
That's going to be a big pull. And he has Flux on deck.
We got Flux ready. We've got Nano ready.
Ooh, Virus
That's
looking
Rock
mighty
gone.
low, though. Virus managing to get a kill onto their Ana.
Yeah, the Ana going to get taken out right there.
You know, just keep poking from that long range. Zakiri going to teleport out.
He's really got to be careful with this Flux, because if Ana's there or if Sigma's there, he can just get rocked or slept out of it.
Exactly. SWOSU trying to hold them a bit further at range. The double sniper seems to be doing something for them a little bit. Now they're going to pop walls on UND's end. They know where everyone is. They know that Virus is about to peek here. But is he going to get away with it anyways?
Oh, he gets away with it, getting 2 picks right there.
The big double kill right now. Unfortunately, Max losing out on the tank duel.
Yeah, losing
this
out
is a
on
bad
the tank
spot.
duel. This is a really bad spot for everybody right now.
Gonna nano.
Yeah, Nano the Hanzo.
Oh, man. Here we go. Can we get one? Can we get one?
Oh, but he's just going to get activate suck.
All right, I'm dogging on him later. Anyways, Virus with the 2-piece.
Oh, yeah, Exo going to go ahead and get taken out right there. Virus doing his best to
He wasn't able to get the third.
He can right now. Doing some damage on the Lucio. Lucio barely staying alive here.
Wasn't able to get that extra hit he needed to take out the Lucio. And seems like they managed to hold on by the skin of their teeth here. SWOSU showing a little bit of extra fight left in them.
Exo making the swap over to Venture.
As soon as that Hanzo ult ran out, he knew he needed to make the swap. They need some extra damage and flank potential because the problem with SWOSU is they aren't able to play very aggressive right now, and that's causing them to go on the back foot.
Yep, going to go ahead and pop that speed ring.
Max still playing the front line.
Still
Still hasn't used his Flux.
Still has his Flux. He really hasn't seen an opportunity to use it. I'm sure he's waiting for the resources to be spent. That's gone. There's the Flux.
And he wants that tank
he
gone,
wants that
and the
tank
tank
gone.
is gone.
Tank is
so
gone.
is Zakiri.
Nice rock right there.
And so is the Lucio. That's a 3-piece. That
Lucio's
Venture's
gone.
going down too.
And that's going to be a team kill!
All right, that's his extra dopamine hit. Now he's really not going to bed until like 12 o'clock tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first.
I'm so dead right now.
Breaking news. He's wasting all of his energy. And it seems like they swapped to the Doomfist. They know this is last touch. Find it interesting that they swapped to the Doomfist here, though.
I thought the Doomfist just fell off the map right there.
Yeah, no, that would have been interesting. But the Doomfist taking the high ground here, probably going to drop and just keep playing the tank war with Max a little bit until he gets all of his cooldowns back. Exo getting the kill on
the Sombra. Very nice.
And going to get that rock.
Ooh,
that's a huge
rock.
And that's going to hold them off a little bit. They are able to get their extra touch going.
Virus going to go ahead and get a kill right there on the Lucio.
UND managing to just hold on for overtime. However, they're going to lose that Venture.
Is barely alive.
Not able to hit the rock onto the Doomfist. It's tank v tank right now.
Gone.
Look at all this damage popping right now. Virus popping. Oh, no. He already ran out of walls. Yeah. EXO about to come back with a Venture ult, though. SWOSU about to build up 2 support ults. All the ults are about to come on deck if they can't get this team fight over with.
Right here. Barely missing that rock right there.
We're going to pop Orban this next second. I feel it.
I can feel the orbit coming. All right, here comes the enemy Venture coming into the back lines. Venture dead, popping Venture ult.
Gonna try and keep them off of this point. Got the Orbit popping.
Gonna get the nice kill right there, popping Orbit.
That Doomfist
gotta kill this Doomfist
on its last legs.
Barely
and they managed
staying
to
alive.
Barely farm beats.
Oh,
what a huge beat.
Oh, barely getting underground right here.
And managing to get a big kill. EXO.
Oh, EXO barely staying alive. As they're going to go ahead and Xenon. That's going to be it. All right, 2.
Nail-biter finish on that round for SWOSU. And we're not even done yet. SWOSU hasn't even gone on offense.
We got to go on offense now.
What a big, big hold from SWOSU. That was a 4.5-minute hold.
Wow, that was a crazy hold from SWOSU right there.
Managing to finally find their footing. Now we need to see what else is left in their tank, because that surely had to wear on them a little bit in the mental department.
Absolutely.
Also, I always just like pointing this out. It always actually wait, no. That only happens on what is it? That only happens on like hybrid, right? Nope, it's still here.
Yeah. And it's gone.
And it's gone. It always happens until the characters spawn in, but
yeah.
Whenever you're on escort or control maps, your payload is just stuck at the end.
Give it to me, your payload.
I require your payload. I am no longer asking, my friend.
I am no longer asking. Give me payload.
All right. And it seems like they swapped up to the Reinhardt on UND's side. And they are playing Symmetra as well.
Symmetra. Okay. And the Reinhardt. I'm interested in the Reinhardt.
Yeah. Looks like the Reinhardt's coming to say hi.
Are they gonna play close here?
I guess they're playing like real close.
Are we
I
playing
guess.
Torbjorn?
Oh, we're playing Torbjorn. You know, this is one of the Torbjorn maps. I don't even know if it's a good one. I just know it's one of them.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Oh,
one.
that's gonna be an early pick right there. But he's gonna go and get pinned and taken out.
That's tough. However, Turkey Dog looking mighty low right here.
Yep. They are playing real close here. Just gonna try and get that early stall.
The Lucio already gone.
But Max
And Max
Witterman
is
gonna go ahead and
popping.
just popping, taking them out.
Rek
Taking
got
them
his
out.
one. I'm proud.
Rek got his one.
Let's go, Rek. That's my go.
Oh, Turkey Dog switching over. Okay, they're switching the comp up completely.
Yeah. They're going ball? Hello?
Hello, hi ball. Hamster,
He's spinning. Look at him go.
hamster. All right, let's see what we can do. What's going to happen here? What are they trying to achieve with this ball here?
Yeah, I
'Cause
think
he's
they're
just-
trying to just split their attention.
He's just kind of rolling around the map. He's not really doing anything.
He's just having a great time. He's not
Okay,
here for a long
Here
time.
comes the Venture. They have eyes on the Sombra.
Yeah, and we got a Sombra hack from Virus onto
That ball could die.
That ball is so close to dead.
That
Not going
ball
to get the
is
kill.
running away.
Unfortunate. However, look at all the space SWOSU's getting right
big
now.
hack right there on the ball.
Getting a big Virus as
Oh,
well,
but, yeah,
ironically.
but Virus going to get taken out.
Virus died after using his Virus? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
That's crazy. Okay, they're gonna have to rethink here.
They're shooting
we're
around
gonna-
trying to find that Sombra.
Yeah, wasn't expecting the ball. Ball Sombra.
Exactly. It
All
seems
Sombra
like they
Venture.
might have a way to get around it, though.
All right, let's see what they got here.
Doesn't get the kill
Yeah.
onto the Venture. Gonna have to
Virus
TP out.
barely staying alive here. Gonna have to do what he can.
Probably gonna go for a hack onto the
Yep,
ball.
big hack
Yep,
on the
big
ball right
Virus
there
as
using
well.
Virus.
Virus popped his
Getting a
Virus,
big
and
kill.
that ball is literally one.
Yep, trying
Not
to
gonna
jump
get
this
it, though.
Ana. Gonna make it back up a little bit.
Yeah, and it seems all the supports and the tank are locked upstairs right now.
Yeah.
Virus going in for the extra flank,
Yep,
trying to
going
take
in
out
for
this
a
Ana.
flank.
Everyone jumping,
Yeah, there we
everybody
go.
popping the Annihilation just to get that kill onto all of them. The ball going
Huge
down
hack.
too. That is everyone wiped right now.
That is good, and it looks like we're gonna be able to get that capture.
And Virus is just having a field day with
yeah,
this Venture.
He's just trying
And
to.
he got
Oh,
the
and
kill.
he gets it.
It's a trade. It doesn't matter. Everything's fine.
This is low key bullying.
Yeah, no, he just doesn't want the Venture to have a good time. I don't
Yeah.
think he does.
No, we got EMP ready to go. We got Nano ready to go, and we nearly have Orbit.
Exactly. On the opposing side, though, they just got Mines, and they have Nano and Fox, and they're about to come up on the last ults on their arsenal as well. Seems like they're just playing a little bit of the long-range game. The ball coming in, gets slept, pops the Mines, though. And we are popping the hack.
That's a crazy EMP right there.
That's going to be a lot of buttons being pressed right now. They
Whole lot
pressed
of
all their
buttons.
support ults as well.
Oh, wow.
Whereas the only
yeah.
thing repressed was
EMP. That was the only thing that we pressed.
trade out an EMP
Yeah.
for 3 ults. I take
Yeah,
it.
1 for 3. That's I don't know if you know math, but
That's some math.
that's some math.
Yeah. People play video games. You don't have time for math. We got another hack onto the ball.
Yeah,
The ball.
This ball is just getting hacked left and right.
The ball's not allowed to become a ball, as you can tell.
Yeah, it needs to be hamster.
Exactly. Oh, it seems they're
Oh!
popping their own EMP.
Getting that
And it seems
SWOSU
like they
on
managed to
them.
get 2 off of that EMP as well. 3 balls
3.
are going down.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Real
Finally getting his
efficient.
revenge.
Yep. They just stood still.
He's like, I got you now.
Okay, and that's going to be a team kill against SWOSU.
I'm not controlling this. What? I wasn't controlling that.
Did you hit F1?
No?
Did you hit any of the F keys? Yeah. the-
Okay, so that's how that works.
You have to double tap it to go to a new location.
Oh. I always forgot that those were there, to be honest.
Well, they weren't. I had to make them.
Well, I know, but I knew they were there after
Yeah.
you made them.
Okay, here we go. We are really fighting to get this
Looks
point
like we're
back.
nanoing.
Looks like we nano the Ramatra.
That's
Virus
2
getting
for
taken out
2.
though. That's 2 of our supports down. Exo
Yeah.
down as well.
2v3 right now. Not good.
Not a,
They're
not great.
popping orbits. Interesting time to pop Orbi here, trying to jump this Kiri. Not going to have
Okay, well,
any
they
more
got,
resources
they've
to
got,
burn here.
They've
They're
got
popping.
Nemesis form. They got Annihilation.
They're probably going to pop the Annihilation here in a second just to try and get the rest of them. Nope, going to hold back on it a little bit. Probably wait this out a little bit. Gets the hack going.
Yeah,
and it gets cleansed.
They just keep going for that SWOSU.
Cooldown after cooldown. And it seems like the Venture just popped their ults right now. Max just going to...
Okay, yeah, he's just going to reset. He's going to reset.
Yeah, he's just going to let itself go. They got 3 ults to burn. No support ults on deck, but we got every single DPS ult out the woodwork.
Yeah,
and they
really
farmed up all their support ults on the other
Okay,
side.
going to go ahead and swap it out. We're not even going to try and use the Annihilation here. We're just going to swap to the Sigma.
Interesting. Interesting choice. With last minute left, I'm surprised they didn't want to just keep it for the ults.
Now they're so split up, and they have enough immortality on their side, plus the antis that they might do well with some
maybe
some shield.
That mines are not going to help. Getting hacked
but
as well.
Go ahead
the
and
extra
nano
damage.
the ball.
And Max is not going to live this. He's getting body blocked in the corner. He's stuck.
Yeah,
not a lot you can do.
Yeah, and that's going to be a EMP coming out from SWOSU here, but it's not really going to matter. They're just going to get taken out.
Yeah, they only have 30 seconds left. Honestly, I was surprised that they still had time left on the board.
Yeah, we are in last fight territory here.
Yeah, and Bolts are going to go down too.
So they've got to make a big play here. I mean, the ball and the Sombra are really messing with them here.
Yeah, there's not a lot they have that can just get around this. They're trying to play.
This tank seems to have a lot of versatility in what he can play.
Exactly, and it's throwing SWOSU for a loop. They just saw the tank, and he's gonna drop in.
And they're gonna. Oh my gosh!
They farmed another EMP already.
Yeah, wow! They farmed another EMP already, and that's gonna be it. Another team kill against SWOSU, as UND is gonna go ahead and win that.
Now it's gonna go down to what is it? 2-0.
I believe so, yes.
2-0 for UND.
Game 2, going to go ahead and go to UND. As we move on to push.
And, you know, that's probably why I got confused. I thought that whenever they used it, whenever Virus used EMP in that team fight, that was actually UND's EMP.
Oh, yeah.
That explains it. Okay. I was wondering about that. All right.
All right. While we go ahead and pick the next match, we're going to go ahead and take a quick intermission.
Yeah.
So we will be right back. And we're back.
Fastest intermission in the West.
Fastest intermission in the West. And this thing has already stopped updating. It broke. It broke. It broke.
That doesn't surprise me too much. Things just break all the time.
Yeah, overlay broke.
Unfortunate.
All right, we're going on to push. We're playing Coliseo.
Uh-huh. Just like last time.
I would have liked to see Esperanza.
No, you wouldn't have.
I would have. I love Esperanza.
Do you really?
I do. It's a good map.
Would you stake your life on it?
I would. If there's nobody in the room that I can trust, I know Esperanza I can trust.
If ain't nobody got me, I know Esperanza got me. Can I get a name, man?
No, it's the best push map.
You really think that's the best push map?
Oh, absolutely, hands down. I think that's the best push map. I used to hate it. but now I love it.
But Twitter's gonna cook you. Let me tell you what.
I think
Twitter with you.
I think Colosseo is mid.
I mean, everyone plays on Coliseum all the time. After a while, you get tired of that too.
Yeah.
Everyone's just tired of pushing.
I've yet to play Runasapi.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah.
All right, so starting off here, it looks like they are going full dive again, just like before, whereas SWOSU going back to a brawl comp.
They're having to face this Doomfist, and he is just kind of crazy.
Yeah. Not a lot that they can really do here with just how much is happening. Like, it's so hard to keep track with just all the dive that's taking place.
What's going on? I mean, they got the Genji in the back line. They got the Doomfist in the front line.
Yeah, Virus finally deciding to swap out the Widow here. Going to be going to the Ashe instead.
Go to the Ashe.
Ooh, that's not good.
He's just getting a lot of poke damage done on him by the Genji here.
Yeah.
He's just kind of hopping up, just trying to get what damage
he missed
he can.
the hit on
Missing
the TNT.
hit on that.
Unfortunate. Going to be playing a little bit along the top here, trying to get some extra damage on the opposing team. The Doomfist managing to get that little bit of extra distance going on the bot, and that's going to be a good dynamite. Just playing that range a little bit. Sees the Venture coming up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are they cooking? Nothing. But you know who is cooking right now? We got Max over here. He's running it down mid right now with a big ante on top of him.
Huge ante on top of him.
And he only barely, oh no, Rec cleaning it up for him.
All right, they're getting the cleanup. They're getting the cleanup.
Got the Juno, got the everything pretty much, and that's basically a full wipe.
Yeah, it's basically a full wipe right there.
Exactly.
They didn't say it, so I'm not saying it.
Yeah, I know. I was like, he's got to be foaming at the mouth right now.
I don't deserve to say it if the game doesn't say it for me.
All right, so it looks like we got a Max over here just playing just at the edge of that bot. And you see the Doomfist, you got the entire dive comp
and there's
going out.
Gonna be the
and
annihilation!
Run into the Annihilation. That's going to be 2-piece for SWOSU right now. 3, Virus taking out the Doomfist, charging it right down on their supports.
Just trying to walk back on their supports, but gonna get slept.
It's time to hold that W key, my favorite part of the video game.
Not going to be able to walk quite yet, as the Doomfist is already back.
Yeah, playing with that shield right in front of the Doomfist, going to be getting a little bit of extra damage on him. Ooh, that Doomfist looking a little bit low, going to try and jump.
A little bit low. He's trying to jump Virus here.
Yeah, I keep clicking the wrong buttons. Exo getting the little.
Getting a little
I don't know what that ability's called. I'm just going to say it. I don't know what the ability's called. And that's a double kill.
I think it's called Burrow.
It's really called Burrow?
Yeah.
Okay, noted. And it looks like we got a full trade here. Virus's Bob is popping off right now.
Virus's Bob getting 2 kills right there. But the whole team, our whole team pretty much getting wiped right there.
Yeah, Max is just going to have to take the long way around. I was like trying to find which button it was, but playing too close to their spawn, unfortunately, for him to be able to make a difference by himself.
They barely did not get that second point.
Going to be playing Tank Watch right now. And looks like the rest of UND is back, but guess who's right at his back? It's the rest of SWOSU.
Yeah, they're all back. We're all here.
And we are playing
there we go.
right into the orbit of UND.
Yeah,
going to have to find a way out of this one. Unfortunately, already dropping 2 right here. That's a big ante. We dropped 3.
Okay, going to be able to get 1 kill, but at the cost of SWOSU's entire team.
Exactly. Unfortunate for SWOSU. And it looks like with this amount of time, UND has a good chance of actually making up all the ground that they lost to SWOSU. Virus gonna go on a bit of a side quest right now. He sees the Venture. He's got it marked. Is he gonna get it? That's 1 pick for Virus.
1 pick on the Juno.
And they managed to get the touch before UND was able to get anything else out of this push, and they pulled out.
Yeah, they still have the lead, which is good. Which is what we need.
Going to be playing right near the edge range right now. Oh no, he's bullying.
Oh yeah,
he's bullying.
Get that Juno. I think he's realized what's important here, and it's that Juno dies. Looks like
I hit the wrong key
yeah, looks like UND's gonna pop that Venture ult.
And it looks like we managed to get to kill off on both of their supports.
Yep, Juno's dead. Venture
and now
is dead.
It's a 2v3?
Yeah. Now they just got that Doomfist. And
yeah, Doomfist and the Genji. Genji hiding in the back corner right now. None of them able to really do anything, so they're just going to pull out of their SWOSU, trying to get that point touch. But the Doomfist with the touch onto the bot, not going to let them get second spawn. And Max going to have to give up a little bit of range, trying to just get a little bit of punching on that Tracer. No recall However, we're going to lose out on Balter,
Balter.
and it looks like Max is going to have to make a quick retreat.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
but
not
he's
enough
gonna get
time.
taken out. Barely not able to get behind his shield for some block damage.
Yeah, it looks like SWOSU going to go down here. Virus, the only one left standing. And he's going to make his grand escape into the enemy backline again.
4 minutes left on the clock.
Not
We
a
just
lot of
need
time
to
left
we
and not
just
a lot
gotta-
of distance
we
covered.
Yeah, we just got to stop him from making any more distance right here.
Managed to get the hack onto the Genji. And it's going to be a little bit extra damage. Going to have to TP out of there. Oh, that is insane.
Oh, that
He didn't
is
even
crazy.
notice. I don't think he knows he got the punch.
Yeah, Max Wertherman with the annihilation right now, just trying to keep them off the point.
Managed to get 1 kill onto the Kiri. I'm going to make up some extra ground. UND
Enough
pulling
to
back
push them
again.
away. All we got to do, we're just trying to play the stall game here. We're playing the stall game.
Getting punched out of his shield a little bit. Doomfist on the block right now.
Trying to wait out this Nemesis form.
Going to get the big hack, and they're popping they're popping Orbit as well.
And they popped Orbit.
And it
Just trying
looks
to
like
kill them
we're
here.
dropping like flies. Max
We
the
are
only one
dropping
left.
like flies here. Max the only one left. And that's not a lot of ground that they have to remake right there to go ahead and try and get that.
I don't think they're going to be able to make touch here.
Virus is going to have to be really quick making a touch.
No, he's not going to try it.
Nope. They're not going to be able to make the touch there. They're going
They
to
got second spawn.
get second spawn and lose the lead right here. This
Gonna get the
Doomfist-
hack, try and lock the Doomfist in place. Unfortunately, he's gonna be able to get away, but at cost of losing a lot of HP. He's slamming in, and he manages to get the kill on the
man,
Exo.
Exo
They're
being
popping
dead.
Blade.
They're popping Blade. Balter going down. Wreck going down. Virus going down. That's going to be a team kill for UND.
And that's to see what SWOSU is able to do here. They only just managed to farm up their own Orbit, and they're about to farm a Ventral ult as well.
Yeah, really, really unfortunate right here.
And not really sure what they want to do here. They're having to play a little bit on the further game. And Max getting punched into the enemy team right now. That's a lot of damage he's having to take. Popping the Annihilation just to stay alive. And we're popping Orbit as well onto the team fight. We're able to pick up 2. But however, the Genji's managing to jump into the back line,
Genji
picking
gonna
up
get
one on his
taken out
own.
right there.
And it looks like we managed to just win out the team fight.
Yeah, but Doomfist barely staying alive.
I guess I do still got it. I can still talk really fast.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Hey, how do you think I felt? I had to learn how to do both things.
How do you think I felt? I had to learn to do both things before you. All right, meeting up back in mid to do another team fight right now. SWOSU managing to trying to take away the chance of getting another second spawn.
Gonna burrow
from UND.
underneath.
Getting a burrow, probably gonna start popping the ults here. That's what I thought.
Yep, there's the ult. That's gonna be 1.
Is it gonna be 2? I get stunned here.
Exo gonna get taken out.
The Doomfist managing to just make up all of that ground that SWOSU was about to make. And now it's a 2v1 for Max. No, it's 2v2. Virus still in the mix.
Yeah, Virus
now it's a
still in the mix.
1v2.
Now
Virus
it's
gonna have to get out of there.
Back out. Man, this Doomfist really just making up for pretty much any play that SWOSU makes. He's able to make up for.
Yeah, and it seems like we just managed to farm up EMP. Virus is looking for the opportunity to use it. He wants to get possibly a hack going onto the Genji or just get some sort of virus planted onto someone. And honestly, now I think he's looking for the EMP. There it is.
Yep, that's a big EMP right
Wasn't
there.
able to get the hack on the Kiri. That's going to cost him a kill. And it looks like they're going to pop the Meteor Strike from the Doomfist. Trying to get those kills onto
really
the
trying.
supports.
It looks like their Juno's going to go ahead and pop Orbit right there.
Yeah, and looks like we're going to lose Exo,
Wreck
Wreck,
is gonna
Balter,
fall
everyone
right
dropping.
there.
We have to pop the Annihilation here. Not a whole lot left that we can do. Just trying to stall the points.
Swap over to Genji.
Going to try and jump the Juno that's staying in our back line.
Yep,
Exo
Juno
getting the
gonna
Genji
go
kill.
die.
And it seems like now this is going to be a bit of a rough uphill battle for SWOSU. Last minute remaining, and they have a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah, they have a lot of ground to cover. They got to keep on this spot. I'm in a little bit of deja vu right now.
Yeah, and it looks like UND has already posted up mid. I almost said UTD again. UND has posted up mid. I saw that. And, I thought I saw something.
Hey,
Never
we
mind.
fought UTD a lot.
Yeah, we fought UTD a lot. That's why I keep saying that. I thought for a second I saw someone on the flank, but I guess I just saw another one on the
and
flank.
that's going to be pulse bomb being thrown out.
Yeah,
but
no
not
pulse
gonna be able
bomb.
to get
And
anything
it looks
out
like
of
we're
it.
going to trade here.
Yeah.
That was some big
that's,
kills popping.
Yeah, that's big kills right there. Turkey Dog being taken out.
The
That's
only
exactly
two left
what
are
we
the
needed
Curie
right there.
and the Tracer right here, and
And
that's
they're
going to
both
stop
gonna
them
go ahead
from
and
getting
get
second
taken out.
spawn.
And that's going to be a team kill.
Better be careful. That might be your last dopamine hit of the night. SWOSU going to have to make up a lot of ground here as we go into overtime. And It seems like no one's gonna have any ults for a little bit. The closest one being Wreck, being close to Orbit, just a bit away at 10%.
Yeah,
However, it
we're
looks
able
like
to make it back here.
they're about to farm up Kitsune Rush on the opposite end too. This is gonna be a battle of the support ults.
It really is going to be a battle of support ults.
But
And
Wreck
staying
lost. He's
on
out.
Point. Wreck gone now. We have to touch point again.
C9.
We see 9 as they take the bot away from us.
And that is all she wrote for SWOSU Blue.
It's going to be it right there as UND is going to go ahead and win.
And that is going to be it for tonight.
Yes,
Unfortunately,
it is.
both teams on SWOSU learning, well,
Not
I say
learning.
learning. They'll definitely learn from this
Yeah.
though.
We'll have some fun.
Unfortunately, they ended up losing both of their games, 3-0. However, there's going to be some experiences to learn from tonight. Definitely some very interesting comps coming out the woodworks. Definitely showing that a lot of the college teams out here, they came to play for keeps.
Absolutely. You know, this is just something that we can take. We'll go, we'll look, and we'll improve, and we'll come back stronger next week.
Exactly. We still got plenty of time left in this season. And if there's anything that can come of this, is that we've got plenty of time to start looking in the woodworks.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out tonight and supporting SWOSU. And we will see you all next week.
Have a good one.